General, what brings you here? I actually have some information about that ghost within you. The phantom within you loves battle, thrives on it. It must have searched for a body strong enough to survive in battle, which is why it chose you. This sanctuary must have been quite the prize for a spirit like that. Stormpass is where the mightiest Bantu warriors are born. There is a strangely familiar presence among the ghosts within you. Since your last visit, its presence has been growing stronger. I believe it to be the spirit of an ancient Bantu warrior. Your trial must have awakened it. The phantom that resides within you is quite exceptional indeed. Combat is essential to it, a unique amalgamation forged over time from countless other ghosts. Over the course of many years, the ghosts fall into a slumber. You must awaken these ghosts and make a pact with them, or force them into one. Be aware, this endeavor is not without risk. But I am sure with your strength, General, you will succeed.
Spirit of Keshta, Keshta, why do you stay silent in my hour of need?
You want my strength? Prove to me you're worthy. Keshta the Unyielding shall lend you my strength.
Feel it. Energy from the netherworld. We must find this temple.
like they were trying to summon something into that corpse. Necromancy. Was that what was happening here?
Hey, lift your head. Just look straight ahead. But peace can be found when you look up instead. Oh, wait. Your eyes see a thief, but I promise I'm not. I'm just a poet. Let your eyes and ears deceive you not. Might I suggest placing your weapon by your side, and we can talk about whatever you'd like. What you see is what you get. I could be a grave robber, a beggar, or even a merchant. But deep down, I'm a bard, through and through. I sing tales found in every corner of the world. Old and new. I'm here because I had a question for one of the foes lurking around. But it seems he met his end, for he is nowhere to be found. Bandits stormed in, fearless and bold, but a dragonkin leader took them down, truly a sight to behold. Language of the dragonkin is not one I know, but I heard them say, Hismar the Berserker dragon, the continent's one common foe. What was I up to, you inquire? Now that's an interesting answer to desire. You wouldn't believe what safety reveals. A moment which inspired this new poem that details all that I feel. I've wandered this land for years on end, gathering inspirational and thought-provoking knickknacks that twist and bend. When you're out and about, and there are some oddities you'll find, these bits and bobs are items that I collected. Of the curious kind. They might not be of great use to me, yet they could be exactly what you need to see. But take a peek at what I've got. You might find something, or maybe not.
Can you feel it? Of course not. You're just a mortal. But it's down here. Energy from the netherworld. We need to find the source. Stop more of it escaping. Daphrona. What an unpleasant surprise.
Blade Phantom. Is that you in there? So you finally found a host body?
Oh, look. Karen's loyal little lapdog. Did he send you here to spy on us?
No, but I am here on Lord Charon's service. And I found the source of the disruption here. You see that circular device? That's where the energy is escaping from. Fascinating, isn't it? Drawing out energy from the netherworld. You know about Netherworld energy, yes? Well, you need to, if you're joined with the Blade Phantom now. It's the source of all power in the Netherworld, and governs the flow of souls. Without it, there would be no Netherworld. But now this device is causing that energy to leak out, damaging this mortal world, and disrupting the balance in the Netherworld. The ancient Irradians sensed this energy, and built this temple to worship spiritual entities. But they also created that device, stealing the power of the Netherworld. And with it they advanced, significantly. Lord Charon discovered what they were doing, and sent his servants to punish them. But long afterward, this place was forgotten. But now the Dragon King have found it, and reactivated the device. The Dragon Kin are stealing energy from the Netherworld. Punish them, Blade Phantom. Lord Charon demanded their deaths. However, your service to him does not end here, Phantom. That device is only part of the problem. We must find the real reason for the full disruption to the Netherworld.
Do you ever stop talking and ordering people around, Scholar? No wonder Charon sent you away. Now leave.
Have you seen any red stones on your travels? Those are soul stones. They hold ghosts from the Netherworld. Sometimes these ghosts end up in the mortal world. There, when their essence wanes, they turn into these soul stones. If you come across any, break them to set the ghosts free. For every ghost you release, I'll give you some of their power in return.
working. Mortal, find a way to deactivate it. What is that powerful energy? The leader of the Dragonkin, perhaps?
That energy I can sense. It feels like Hismar's. But how can that be? Why do you look at me like that? Are you here to avenge Hismar? For so long, this power had threatened the Empire. The power of Hismar, the Berserk dragon. Fate chose us to be the ones to defeat him. Me and the great mage Ozma, my closest friend and comrade. We were loyal servants of the Emperor, but that loyalty was betrayed. The Emperor, the nobles who falsely accused me, especially Pavel, they will all pay one day.
The Mage Ozma, a traitor too? Yes. And did you hear what they did to him? Blinded and then executed. Just like a traitor deserves.
Ozma, my friend, I swear we will be avenged. Everything has been taken from me. Everything. This place, if there is a hell, then this is surely it. Emperor Palmyria, Pavel, you will both be dragged down here.